Okay, filming this on my iPhone in 4K, 60 frames per second. Um, I didn't expect to have to start posting videos on this channel this soon, but this situation with Arc Raiders has me really fascinated by the lengths that people will go to blind themselves from the technological sea change that's about to happen within the economy at large. And I get that it's scary for a lot of people, or that especially games journalists think that their job could be taken away from them by an AI, because games journalism is probably going to be one of the industry's hardest hit by the development of AI. Being able to train AI on actual social sentiment to create the aggregate scores and whatnot is going to be an infinitely more efficient process than what is currently happening. And without these sort of bullshit takes like the AI game, the AI voices in game, which is like light ammo here, heavy ammo here. It's not serious. It's not serious use of Gen AI for that. And then the other aspect of the AI voices debate is that is not being mentioned by pretty much anyone, is that this is a game-changing, privacy-enabling technology for online multiplayer games. And I don't know why people aren't seeing it. It's like you can change your voice, and maybe many people don't know yet, or they think that they've played with a lot of women in this game, but it turns out that one of those women that might have been begging you for ammo, it was me. And so whenever I was screaming, "Can someone res mommy in damn Battlegrounds?" and someone came up and resed me and then tried to flirt with me, um, I knew that this feature was something really cool, because now if you're a woman or a child that's gaming, you don't even have to sound like you're a woman or a child that's gaming. You could pick a man's voice, a deep voice, and be taken super seriously by everyone that you meet. Where maybe with your natural voice that wasn't going to be the case, or maybe you're just not confident on a mic and you don't want to fucking talk, or maybe you want to preserve your privacy, because everyone should be aware that everything that you put out there into the public domain, online multiplayer games included, is basically used by companies to train data on now. And so you're giving away the use of your voice whenever you put it out there on these multiplayer servers, where any entities that you can imagine may be recording that for use on future AI training models. So I think it's an incredibly important invention, or application of this technology, not really invention. And I can only imagine that there's going to be a time pretty soon where not only are we going to have this sort of AI anonymization and voice changing software and role playing enabling, because really this enables all sorts of role play within these types of environments and worlds. But we'll also have people who are able to translate, and systems that are able to translate for people on both ends. And so I could be speaking to a Japanese gamer, the Japanese gamer could be speaking to me, both using our natural tongues, and we would both understand each other perfectly. And I've already had a few times in game where I've run into someone who did not speak English, and it was a difficult confrontation sometimes, and sometimes it was diffused, but probably only because I was speaking as a woman. And so that's important to remember, right, about this technology, and the way that we can use it to just min max our own personal builds on these games. It's just that this is one of the first games, Arc Raiders, that has enabled you to play as a criminal mastermind and get away with it. So I think that's why they delayed GTA 6. Goodbye.